Hey y'all, so I know it has been a while. A lot has gone on with school, with nursing school, and so I just wanted to do an update. It's so hard to do these YouTube videos because I feel like I'm always on the go, and I keep saying that I need to just do my videos in the car or while I'm out and about. But anyways, needless to say, I was in collaborative, so it's collaborative, and then the next class will be capstone. So technically my last nursing class, because capstone is really just like a prep class for you to prepare you for the NCLEX. And that class, usually Chamberlain has a core grade and a supplemental grade. The assignments are weighted differently. So you have core assignments and you have supplemental assignments. And so supplemental grade and your core grade both need to be at least a 76 to pass the class. And so usually the core grade consists of at least 5 assignments, 5, 6, 7, 8 assignments, right? Assignments and tests. It just depends. A combination of the two. So this is the first time throughout the whole program that the core grade only consisted of 4 test grades, which was the med calculation, exam 1, and then 2 CJEs. So you only have 4 tests that you have to pass that consist of your core grade. And so exam 1 is 150 points. And then the CJE exams are 50 points each. And then the med calc is 20 points. So you really don't have, so 150 plus 125 out of 1,000, because you get a total of 1,000 points, I think it is, per course, which is not a lot of points. So anyways, I did the CJE, and then on the exam 1, I actually thought I would have done better than I did, so I didn't pass it. And then it came down to the last CJE, which was 50 points, which I needed the whole 50 to pass, but it's like a weighted assignment. It's, a sliding scale assignment, a sliding scale grade. So anyways, I got a 45. I didn't get the 50 points. So anyways, I failed this is my second class I failed at Chamberlain. So I failed the class, and usually once you fail your second class, you're kicked out of the program, which I honestly thought if you fail one class, you fail 2 classes, and then the third fail, you're kicked out. But it's no. Fail 1, the second class you fail, you're kicked out. But they just recently changed it, think for me, because then I would have been kicked out and I had to find something else to do, or another program to go into. But they just recently changed it. So I had to do a remediation class, and that class is called complex nursing concepts. It's a university course. It's not an RN course. And it kind of goes over testing strategies, how to study, just kind of some more skills, knowledge, like blood pressure, all of the skills. Again, kind of reiterates that to kind of help you be more successful throughout the program. So anyways, because I failed collaborative, which was in September, October's term, which means they only offered it every other semester. So which means I couldn't take collaborative November, December term. I had to sit out November, December. So I was out of school for 8 weeks, which was a whole term. So I just started back the beginning of the year. Monday was my first day back in collaborative all over again. And so I'm nervous and kind of have a little anxiety, because I'm like, I failed by 3 points last time, so I have to do better. So just trying to study more and really eliminate a lot of unnecessary activities, right? In September, I got a new job at a hospital as a student nurse extern, which kind of guarantees, and that's, I say that loosely because it's nothing is guaranteed, but it offers you an entrance into their residency program once I'm done with nursing school. So I technically have a job already lined up, which is one good thing. I have to do 2 shifts a month minimum. So now that school is back in, well, before I was going once a week, I said I was going to drop that down and just do the bare minimum. My clinical this term is on a Saturday. And so I'm a hairstylist, and usually that's my day to work. And instead of me replacing Saturday with another day, like opening up Thursday and just working Thursday, Friday, I'm technically only going to work on Fridays, just so that I can continue to have my Thursdays to study and to prepare for the weekend, and just so I can succeed in this. I have to pass this class, and I need to finish this program. So after I'm done with this, then I'll move on to capstone. And of course, there's an exit exam for capstone. And if you don't pass that, you have to remediate and take the ATIs. And then if you don't pass that, then you have to take capstone all over again. So I don't want to go through any of those processes. I'm going to pass collaborative, and I'm going to pass capstone, and I'm going to pass my NCLEX on the first try in the name of Jesus. Okay. So anyways, that's been my update. While I was out the 8 weeks, I just relaxed. I didn't do anything, honestly. It was a lot of stuff around the house that I could have done, and I was just like, I'm not doing it. I pulled out my Kindle. I read a bunch of just pleasurable books, leisure books, nonfiction. I don't want just nothing, because I feel like I've been going for the last 3 years in this program. And technically, we get breaks. Like, we get a spring break for a week, then we get a summer break. Spring break is in April for a week. Summer break is in July for a week. And then we get 2 weeks in December, at the end of December. And so really 4 weeks a year from the last 3 years is a lot. So I just really took advantage of my time, sleeping in, just enjoying my family and my kids and my husband and family time. And so I just didn't do anything. You know, I said I wasn't going to guilt myself into feeling like I needed to be still on my study regimen. I couldn't. I needed a break. So anyways, I was honestly thankful for that break. And honestly, when I failed exam 1, I already knew I was going to fail the class. Because I was like, this is going to be so hard for me to come back from. So I kind of, like, when I took that last CJE, that last core grade, that last core test, when I took that, I was just like, I was at peace with whatever happened. I was like, Lord, if it's your will for me to pass, I'll pass. If not, then I'll just have to retake it, you know. So anyways, it's been a journey, and it's my journey, and here I am. I'm retaking it. I'm excited to be back at school, though. I'm excited to be almost done. This will put me and my son graduating at the same time. So my son will be graduating from high school, and then I'll be graduating from college with my BSN in nursing. So that's exciting. You know, we planning to do a graduation party and just everything. It's just been a journey. So that's the latest and greatest with school and my updates. And yeah. So again, just keep your head up. If you over 40 and you going back to school, just keep moving. Even if you not over 40, just keep going. Like, it doesn't mean that you're less than, or that this is not for you, or you're stupid, or you're dumb and you shouldn't be a nurse. That's not what that means. This just means that you just got to work harder. Just do better, be better. But at the end of the day, if you want it bad, if I want it bad enough, then I'll come out on top. And I just feel like God didn't bring me this far for me to give up or for me to not succeed. Like, this is my last class of nursing school. So failure is not an option at this point, you know. So just be motivated, be encouraged, keep living. You never too old to do anything. Don't let your age stop you from pursuing the things that you want or you desire in life. And just have fun. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the struggle. Embrace the suck. I read this book. I think it's David Goggins. Embrace the suck. Like, enjoy the process, you know. Enjoy the grind. Just embrace all of it and own it. So I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, or if I need to explain more about whatever, just put it in the comments. Let me know. Keep me posted on you guys' journeys as well. I mean, I don't know. It's just been such a blessing and just an awesome journey. I feel like I really enjoyed this time and this process. So I plan to keep vlogging and keeping you guys posted on what's going on. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, if you want to share whatever it is, put it in the comments. Reach out to me. I always respond back to comments. So I hope this helps. Y'all have a great one.